This morning, I had a fight with my wife, and guess what? I was wrong. Again. Standing in my timeout corner, it hit me. Have you ever watched cartoons? And noticed that in some of them, the wives are total red flags too? Like, I'm definitely not talking about mine, but really, isn't it true? So let's talk about these animated witches. Oh, I mean wives.
That's a stupid idea.
What?
It's a stupid idea! You're a stupid man! A stupid man!
Ow! You're hurting me! Stop it! Stop it, Lois!
Lois Griffin is the absolute worst cartoon wife ever. You all know her, right? She beats the out of Peter, trust me. But who wants someone that sexy when you're a total slut?
Huh? Anything?
Sorry, Lois. I guess I'll just go make some sad spaghetti.
Extra!
Corazon.
Starting with the time this lunatic hypnotized Peter to be better in bed. Yeah, couldn't have just a normal conversation, right? Nope, she had to f with his brain. And surprise, it backfired big time. Peter ended up getting triggered by a damn cell phone jingle and went off to do unspeakable things at her parents' house. Imagine you just want to have good sex and that happens, just because you didn't have a proper talk.
Huh? I got highlights, I went shopping, and I had my... So it's tighter now.
Peter, I think Lois might be having a midlife crisis.
And don't forget Lois's midlife crisis. Oh, she turned into some wannabe teenage rebel, complete with a trashy back tattoo and enough energy to drag Peter through clubs, drug binges, and graffiti runs. Peter was dying, but Lois, nah. She was living her best reckless life until she almost ran off with Justin Bieber backstage. Then there's the klepto phase. Oh yeah, she had an addiction to stealing, you name it, ham, clothes, a damn muffler. She got so deep in her thievery that Brian caught her, Joe chased her down, and she ended up in prison. The family fell apart in her absence, obviously, because no one in that house can function without her cleaning up their shit. But Peter being Peter, he busted her out. Oh, but wait, there's more! Remember when she ran for mayor to fight corruption? Great intentions lasted all but 5 minutes before she turned into the same corrupt person she was trying to replace. She spent taxpayer money on designer crap and let oil companies dump waste just to get a fancy coat.
What the hell? They've never had a front yard family snowball fight when I was there. Oh, and now the local news is there.
And finally, Lois did the unthinkable. This woman tried to ruin Christmas. She ditched her family, got a motel with a front row view of their suffering, and waited for them to beg her to come back. You know what happened to them? They crushed it without her.
That's it. There's only one thing to do. I must put an end to this whole thing. I must stop Christmas.
Lois saw it all, losing her mind that they didn't need her while Peter roasted Meg for dinner. Yeah, Meg, Merry Christmas. And whose fault is that? Well, you know what? Before we move further, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel because The Next Wife is a must to watch.
I just don't know how we'll get by.
Then I guess this wouldn't be a good time to tell you that I'm pregnant.
What?
And you're not the father.
No!
La Barbara Conrad, you can hear the difficulty in her name as well, right? So let me tell you a big, dirty secret. This woman married Hermes for his body. No surprise there. I mean, you know all of it, right? She saw that fine, athletic bod in the 80s or whatever, and she was like, damn, I'll take that. She basically locked him down for his abs, but fast forward to Bender's big score, and bam! Hermes has his head shoved in a jar. And what does La Barbara do? She bounces faster than a kid at a candy store.
What are you doing here? Is there something going on between you two?
Oh, no. We just, happened to run into each other shortly after your accident.
And every night since then.
Yeah, she dips out on her husband, heads back to her ex Barbados Slim, and does the whole let me see if your body's still looking fire thing. So let me get this straight. La Barbara's treating her husband like a vending machine. Oh, I'll take that sweet body for a few years, but when it's not looking too fresh, I'll just pop over to the old model. And don't even get me started on when she came crawling back to Hermes claiming she was staying for his mind. Bitch, please. We all know she didn't want to just be alone.
Stand, husband, but I do.
Then come with me, woman.
You must listen to me, because I grew up in a voodoo family, and zombieism killed my father.
But LaBarbara's real genius move is admitting she married him for his body, and then years later she's like, yeah, well, the brain's not too bad either. Girl, you can't just flip the script that easily. You're over here talking about staying for the mind, and well, let's be real here, honey. You were making googly eyes at him when he was flexing at the gym, not solving math problems. And don't think she's still not working those angles. She might act all loving and supportive when it's convenient for her.
Well played.
Oh, and did I mention she's a horrible cook? Yeah, according to Farnsworth, she can't even make a decent meal without burning it, which honestly sounds about right. This woman can't cook, she can't keep her husband's head attached to his body, and she sure as hell ain't loyal. Sounds familiar, kinda like your ex, right? Or maybe the next one might.
More!
Oh, so you're on fire! Oh, Craggy boy still got it!
Shut up, Dad!
I thought I ran out of bad wives, but nope, you never run out of them. Sue Murphy from F is for Family is another one, and the way she treats her family is just f***ing terrible. She kicks things off by neglecting her family in the way that she sets the tone for the whole damn show. You can already tell she's about to burn everything down with her nasty attitude. In the episode Punch Drunk, Sue is pissed at Chet and Frank for not agreeing with her, but the real peak of her nastiness comes when she ignores Maureen, who's just trying to vent about her dad. Cold as ice, this one. I'm talking about the kind of cold that makes you want to throw a bucket of ice water at her.
I just love him, that's all!
Well, I hate him!
Well, I'm marrying him! And if you can't accept that, then I don't want to talk to you anymore!
Apart from this, she's always acting like a moody teenager over the summer heat. Frank and Kevin are always fighting, and then she loses it over bug spray with Bill before meeting the new neighbors. Yup, that happened too.
It's not hard, just jangle some keys. This is an important night for me. I have to find Uncle Louis so I can patch things up with him. You only have to watch her till Daddy gets—
Guess what? One time, Sue decided to lay all the pressure on Frank to fix their marriage. Yeah, Sue, because that's the best way to handle things. Blame your husband for everything while you sit back and stew in your own bad vibes. Frank and Sue also get into a big blow-up, saying all kinds of nasty stuff behind Bill's back. Honestly, this couple is just so bad for each other. They don't respect each other even a little bit. And when she wants space, she throws Bill out, sends Maureen to her room, and makes the entire house her personal throne room.
Cambodian tree frog on the house. Lick it and watch the Zapruder film. Questions answered. Jackie did it.
Gee, thanks, but
Then she threatens everyone to buy her products like it's the damn apocalypse if they don't. I mean, seriously, selfish much? In another episode called Fight Night, shit hits the fan in Maureen's classroom, and just when you think Frank and Sue can't get any worse, they do. The tension in that room is so thick you could just cut it with a knife. These two are just examples of anger and bad decisions.
Kevin!
Frank!
Hey, guys! Saying each other's names?
Sue goes full tyrant and proves once and for all that she's the absolute worst wife in history. Seriously, that one scene, it's a bomb of neglect, obsession, and just aggression. She treats her family like shit, drops a few half-assed compliments to look good, and calls it a day. So what do you think? Have you ever had a wife throw you under the bus like that? Or maybe you've been stuck with someone who can't keep it together just like me? Do let us know your views in the comments below. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button and bell icon. Thanks for watching!